Hello everyone, I'm Kashika Narula from Class 10D Lexicon International School, Kalyani Nagar. And today I'm going to make a project with you side by side of writing in a text file without opening or creating a text file before it. So let us start. So I'll start from scratch. So the first step is to create a file itself. So we'll go four dots over here. I am using PyCharm Community Edition. It is free of cost and available on Google. So I'm clicking on these four lines, then file, then new project. Now I need to name the project. You can name the project anything. So I want you guys to do it side by side along with you. So whatever I name, you can name something else. I'll name it as Python Text Lab. We can put spaces also in between of them. It is no worry. So I'll put spaces. We can name it anything. So I've named it Python Text Lab. Create. It takes time to load, create the venue and external libraries and everything. So side by side we'll be also writing notes and steps. So it's loading. Yeah, here it is. Python Text Lab, external libraries, scratches and consoles. So now over here, I'm going to, on this blue horizontal tab you see, I'm going to right click on it. New Python file. So I can name this Python file anything like book.py or sorry, one second, I'll just delete this. I accidentally entered it. So new Python file. So it can be text.py or as I'm going to name it main.py because main.py is the basic of all the programs. So it will know to run from main.py, not some other tag. So here the first step is to create a file, but we know that in this program we are not creating a file. So here we are straight away opening the uncreated file. So F is the uncreated file, open, and then what file name should we put? Let's put text.txt. So this is our file name. Just like py.py is for Python, the same way .txt is for text. So comma, and we need to write in it, right? So we will put w. In this video, I'll be showing you how to program a read-only file as well after this. So let us go back to the write program. Enter. Now we are going to write something in this file. So the basic thing, imagine you are opening, you have a notebook with you. Imagine we have this notebook with us, okay? So the first thing you have to do to write in it is to open it, right? And then you will write and then you will close back again. But before closing, let us go back. Notebook, open, write. Then we'll be showing our notes to the teacher. She'll give it back to us and then we'll be closing it. So this is the process we need to keep in mind while writing today's program. So here we have open, done, write now. So f dot write. Let's write. I'm going to write hey, welcome to Python. You guys can write anything. Welcome to Python in PyCharm, PyCharm, PyCharm. And now we are going to show it to the teacher, which means print it. Show it to the user, print it. So here we will put f dot print, print. So we need to remember a few things while writing this program. Sorry. Print, print, bracket f. We all know how to print the program, right? So the few things we need to uh, take in mind while writing this program is POINTs, important points to be noted. Okay, so first is program is case sensitive, which means which means that whenever we write this program, we need to make sure that all the case of the file. For example, right now if I put capital F, it will show me a error. As you can see, it is showing me a error, unresolved reference capital F, right? So that's why I need to put small f. It's logging a little bit. I'll just, yeah, here we go. Small f. The second is, read on the screen, we need to open the file first and then end the file as well. We need to open, open and close the file too. Okay, and then the third point for now is our point in which we are saying that we need to, let's see, not create the text file before writing, right? But that is not the point over here. Can you guess the point? Go down in the comment section and write it down. Written it? So now let's see. The most important point is, don't forget the brackets. Forget the brackets. Yes. It is a very important part, because here if we forget the bracket, it will show us another error. Print F. So that doesn't make sense. So we need to put in the brackets. That is very important. Next we opened the book, we wrote in our book, we showed it to the teacher. Now we need to close the book, right? So we'll be closing the book, f dot close and bracket again, don't forget the brackets. So now when I run this program, I need you guys to see over here. Can you see my cursor right now in front of line 4? See the cursor? You need to see this area, the Python text lab area, okay? I need you all to see what changes occur over here, because in the code nothing will be changed, okay? So we'll be seeing here. Right now, as you can see, there's only one file, main.py. Main.py is the only one file present in the Python library, Python text lab, right? So now when we run, you will see that another file, text.txt, is formed. This wasn't here before, right? Now double click on this and you'll see a new text file over here. Hey, welcome to Python in PyCharm. Remember we wrote this? So here it is. So this is how you make a writing file without creating the file before writing in it. So next I'm going to show you a read-only file. Okay, let us copy this. Before we go there, let's see another very important point which I just remembered. Don't forget the W. W. So you see over here I wrote a W which stands for write. Let's say we write a R. R is for read only. Run it, we'll see an error. See, we see an error, not writable. Can you see this? Means it is only readable. And the same way, if we say read line, f dot read line, sorry, f dot one sec, yeah, and then print f. So when we run it, it shows mode R. You see, means read only mode, and it will show the same thing over here. It will not change. So this is our read only Python file. Now let me take you back to the new project in which I'm going to show you how to create more than 2 text files. So I'll name this project, where did that go? I'm going to copy this over here and then write 2 files. So here we have a new file. It's loading again. Like I said, it takes time to load and create all the external libraries and scratches and consoles. Here it is. So more, new Python file, main.py, like every time, main.py. Now I'm going to say f equals to open text.txt, comma w, as we told you already. Now g equals to open text.txt, comma w, and then we'll be putting in f dot write hi. I'm sorry, I forgot the inverted commas over here. and then I'm going to write g dot write hi 222. So we'll know the difference. So over here I'll write 111 and here it is 222. So we'll know the difference after we run it. And then of course we need to print both the files. Print f and then again print g, and then we need to close. We opened two books, we wrote in two books, we printed the two books, showed it, and now we need to close them again. So here we have f dot close and g dot close. Let's run it and see what do you think will happen. We have the mode as W in both and it is showing us the encoding. But the error that we did here, can you guess the error that we did here? Guess, write it in the comment section. So I'll tell you, the error we did here is we named both the file as the same name, right? So we need to write this as text 222 and text 111. Run again. Now we have, as you can see, we have, one second, I'll just delete the previous one. We have text 111 text hi 111 and text 2 hi 222. You see, text 1, text 2. This is how we need to make two files, write in them without actually opening them. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. The next project I'm going to share is super interesting and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Thank you. Please like and subscribe. Have a nice day ahead.